Hello, everybody. Victor Gomez here. I am so excited to be able to be with you and be able to present with none other than the great Ruben Mata. Ruben, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great, Victor.
I'm glad. I'm glad you're here today. We're going to be doing this as quick as possible, but we want to give you as most value as possible. Okay. So we're going to be talking to you. We're going to give you a real way of how you can make thousands of dollars from anywhere in the world. This 2023, right now, we got 6 months left in 2023, so you can start. We can teach you a way to do it. Okay. Even if you have no experience or knowledge or previous knowledge. Okay. If you have knowledge and previous experience, it's okay. But you don't need it because we're going to give you everything you need. Okay. So you don't have to be worried about. Our objective is to teach you the exact way, right? That you and we already, a lot of people, thousands of people already making, right? Over $10,000 a month from sales, from business, from doing digital business and, traveling the world like Ruben Mata. I don't know if you know, you have to know about Ruben. If not, please follow Ruben Mata because he's a globetrotter, man. Ruben, when I grow up, I want to be like you, man. Can you talk a little bit to people about our objective with them today?
Yeah, it's about being able to have the opportunity to be able to do business anywhere in the world. It's having that laptop lifestyle, and it's not so much of knowing the knowledge or understanding of the market that we're going to be presenting in crypto, but it's having the understanding of how the system works. Not so much breaking down the nuts and bolts, it's how the system works. So that's what we're going to be offering today.
And it's definitely a unique opportunity because a lot of opportunities, you have to wait a lot of time. Normally in business, if you go to business traditionally, you have to wait, what, Ruben, like 6 months, a year, 2 years before you start making profits, right? Well, the
Yeah,
normal business.
yeah, there's that learning curve, and then there's the trend of what usually takes place. But this is an amazing opportunity that we have.
Definitely, definitely. So we're going to give you 3 steps to get started or earning over $10,000 a month this 2023. Okay, if you start taking action, okay, and if you wait until the end of the presentation, we're going to give you a special offer. Okay, I hope you know that. I'm going to be straightforward from the beginning because this is a system, but we're going to give you so much value, extra value, for free, and you're going to understand by the end of the presentation how can you start doing this by yourself, and how can we help you doing 2 things, okay? How can you start putting your money to work? And how can you also start taking advantage, right, of a real system that allows you to create a business online, okay? That's why this presentation is different. It's going to be real. It's going to be something you can do instantly. Again, no matter your experience. If you have experience, hallelujah, right? But the great thing is we have somebody here that's going to talk to you about the first strategies and a couple strategies, Ruben Mata. I don't know if you know about him. He's an international speaker, trainer, published author. He's an NLP master, which I've learned a lot from in the past 3 years since knowing him for the first time. He's worked with thousands and thousands of individuals worldwide. He's famous in India because he has like a foundation over there. He helps kids and families. It is amazing what he has done. He's a recognized world leader, and he was leader of peace in South Korea. He has an ambassador for the United States. He's worked with business in 5 different continents, okay? And like in 2 of them, there's no people, okay? So he's worked in all the continents because, so it's amazing to be able, the pleasure to have him here. So Ruben, I wanted to talk a little bit about why can you're a person that can help them, your experience in having the mindset to developing a successful business. Talk a little bit about that to them.
Yeah, like I said, the opportunity to have not only the vehicle, but the trainings and the mindset development that is required for success. Because many times we do things on what we know, and that's our past programming, our past events. And many times it doesn't give us the results we deserve or desire. So having that understanding of how the conscious mind and the subconscious mind work through NLP, neuro linguistic programming. I'm a master practitioner in NLP, and that's where my trainings are based to apply those on a practical level in your life, which your business is involved with as well, and being able to see in different countries what is working, what is having success, and what is not. It's not that it's not working, it's just not successful. So having that understanding of how powerful the words that we choose to use are going to impact our lives of the success we deserve and we desire. Not only it's going to affect people around you, but it's going to affect your family and your ability to go out and do what you choose to do. So that's what we have. And being able to speak all over the world and seeing that the mind works the same. Is different information that's being processed, but how it processes is the same when you break it down in the different modalities. So those are the trainings we'll be offering as well to apply the mindset to the vehicle that we have that is going to be presented, that you're going to share later on today. So thank you, Victor, for the opportunity to be here.
Definitely. So a little about me, right? For the past 12 years, I've been, doing everything experience as well. I've worked in different places around the world. I've met Ruben. I had the pleasure of meeting Ruben in Dubai. So we had amazing over there. I've been the pleasure of doing business, Puerto Rico, Dubai, Colombia, Mexico. So I've also traveled a little bit, not experienced as Ruben. I hope someday when I grow up, I'm like Ruben. He's one of my role models, definitely. And I help, one of my biggest achievements, I think, is helping one of my clients, Farmacia Rebecca in Puerto Rico, achieve a Guinness World Record. And we had the record for the most mammograms event in one place. And, the most mammograms done in 8 hours. So that's also something we did. My mom had breast cancer. So that's also something that we were able to accomplish. And the reason we were able to accomplish that record was because of Facebook ads. Imagine in an event like that. But it was all through Facebook ads. So we were able to fool it. We did hundreds of mammograms and we established that record. And we've also done millions and millions of dollars in different companies, and we're helping companies grow and get to the next level in different places in the world. So that's a little bit why we're here and why we want to take you all these tools and give you the strategies that you need, okay? Because we have done many things right. We've done many things wrong, okay? Because we're not perfect. But Ruben, as you can see, he has a much bigger resume. For me, it's an honor to be here. I'm definitely cut this in pieces and share it to my social media, because Ruben, he's been working with Les Brown. You can see him with Eric Worre, Robert Kiyosaki. You can see him when he was the ambassador in South Korea. You can see him here in Brazil. He's been in Spain, Dubai. This man's been everywhere, okay? So for me, it's a pleasure, to be able to share the stage here with him. And again, sometimes you're right. We've done some things that have come to right. Can you tell us your story? Because you've been a little bit, you have awesome testimonies. I know, but we can't go through it all, but you've done comebacks many times in your life, right? So it doesn't matter at one point somebody that's watching this, it doesn't matter how low they could be or how high, they can change their life pretty quickly if they commit to it, right, Ruben?
Yeah, it's a decision away. And many times we understanding what we focus on expands. And when there's problems that do come in life, 90% is solution, 10% is the problem. And knowing that, and what we think about, we bring about, where your mind goes, energy flows, and what you focus on expands. Having these tools and strategies when those challenging times do come is being able to move out of being stuck, to move forward from being stuck. So life has us in its highs and lows and its challenges, and knowing that everything is happening for a reason. And the question that I have people ask, my clients, students, is what's the next step? It's once we're in it, it's like, what's the next step? And here we have this opportunity, like I said again, what's the next step? It's getting involved. It's seeing what it is. And it's like, I want to know what I'm getting involved in. I want to know what's going on. Where's the success coming from? What's the foundation? What's the root of this vehicle? That way, when I go offer it to other people and present it, and I show them the positive results that I'm having, they'll be able to understand it on a practical level because we break it down on a simple system. So that's why everything is going out, getting involved, because your environment dictates your behavior. That affects your ability to be able to have more potential for more success. So that's why we're here with what we're doing and the trainings of mindset. So
definitely, right? So again, after 30 years, Ruben by himself, has 30 years of experience, basically.
Oh, yeah.
I have like 10 years of experience, so we can say much more than 30 years of my experience. He's like an NLP master. One day I want to be an NLP master too. I've studied NLP for a long time, but not as he has, but I've also been with Grant Cardone. I've been with big people in the industry, And again, we've learned different strategies, and we know that successful people use system. Tell me, Drew, what successful person do you know that does not use a system?
Right. I mean, and knowing and seeing when we met in Dubai, it was talking with you and having that conversation. And I was like, man, this Victor has it, the it factor. So we stay connected, and even coming back to the US, and we still stay connected, and then making those connections with other entrepreneurs that I know. And you've taken their business to a whole nother level, making six figures on social media just from your marketing systems and creating that. And everything was a phone call, a connection. And that's a great thing as far as what we have is the connections. And we have the tools and what your social media marketing system and the digital marketing systems that are created that are specifically for what we're offering is going to give us that much more opportunity to have success in our lives. So you're one of a kind, Victor.
Thank you. But I think I've learned, leverage. I read that years ago. I remember when I first came upon leverage. I don't remember the book exactly, but I read so many things about it, right? But when we learn how to leverage systems, platforms, books, banks, whatever you can learn how to leverage, right, in your favor. And as long as it's a win-win situation when we're talking about people and marketing and networking, it's a fair game, right? So we have to learn how to leverage each other to get to success faster. That's something that we want to teach the people here, okay? How can you leverage Ruben? How can you leverage myself? How can you leverage a system that is going to help you to start putting your money to work from day one, okay? And also learning how to make a system of business, 6 figures, 7 figures, like we've already done it with other people, okay? And remember, we did this the hard way, because nobody helped us at the beginning. We've invested thousands and thousands of dollars in trainings and masterminds and coaching. Ruben, what do you think? Over 6 figures you've invested in the last 20 years?
Easily over 6 figures. And the time as well. Time, the traveling, and being in
definitely Ruben has much more than 10,000 hours. I have my 10,000 hours, my things as well. So again, we've done it the hard way. We're going to show you to do it the easy way, because the hard way is spending money, years and years of sales, thousands of dollars of mentoring, doing it by yourself at the beginning. Okay. So we're going to teach you how to do it the easy way, right? So if you want to learn how to create the mindset that allows you to develop a 6-figure business with the least risk of possible, okay, this is for you. Okay, so please stay at the end. But again, disclaimers. Ruben works his butt off. Excuse my French, okay? We work hard. Today is Sunday. We're working on Sunday, like we're always working. If my wife's trying to say, "Oh, you're always working." Yeah, I want a different life. I'm gonna see Ruben in Dubai, So that's why I'm working my butt off, right? So this is a disclaimer because something, there's no such thing as a getting rich quick, quick. It all takes time, effort. But if you have the right tools, the right strategy, the right system, the right mentorship, you can do it fairly quickly. What do you think about that, Ruben? Good disclaimer?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the disclaimer. It's we all have different work ethics. We all have different work styles as far as how we're going to apply ourselves in business. And there's nothing that's free. It takes investing your time. It takes investing money. So these are the things to get the highest ROI, which is the return on your investment. If it's time or money, is applying oneself to the system and seeing the results that you're getting. And a lot of times we need tangible results of seeing it, and then we go and do more. So it's getting to that point of seeing the results by applying yourself. So there's no get rich quick scheme, the get rich quick system. It's applying yourself, putting in the time invested that you're going to do to have the results that you deserve. So there's no get rich quick.
Definitely, that's the get it out of the way. But I'll let you know, if you stay until the end, right? I want to give you, I told you from the beginning, awesome value, right? So at the end, right, I'm going to show you a way. So I want to set up a one-on-one coaching call with you. Okay, I'm going to give you a 15 to 20-minute coaching call so you know exactly how to get started by yourself for free. I'm going to teach you how to get for free. Now, if you want our help, our system, there's other ways you can learn how to do, because you have to learn the system. So if you want to learn how to put your money to work, right, I'll show you that, right? But then at some point, you have to learn that you have to invest at some point, okay? That's obviously. And at the end, we're going to show you that if you take action today and you're willing to invest quicker, right, you're going to take much more value because we're going to be able to help you much more quicker, okay, with the system that we put in place for you, okay? So the 3 steps that we're going to show you, okay? So step number 1 is going to be harness the power of your mind, the mindset part. And that is where I'm gonna stay quiet for a little bit and I'm gonna let Ruben talk because he's gonna
Yeah.
show you a little bit in a quickly how, right? You have to take action, change that mindset to be able to develop in the next, because people are doing it. People can do it in 6 to 12 months. You can truly develop a 6-figure business if you put your mind to it. So, Ruben, take it over.
Yeah, and it's being able to have that the ability to understand how powerful the mind is, and getting into this system, like you said, 6 months, 8 months. Being able to generate that in less than 3 months is, results are there, and showing and presenting the opportunity of what was done to get there. And there's a whole strategy. There's a strategy, and then there's a system to apply. So it's having the mindset of opening up the mind when one wants to return back to the comfort zone. It's understanding how the mind works. When we want change in our life, the mind says, no, I don't want to change. And understanding that and saying, oh, I knew procrastination, you're going to come visit me. Thank you for sharing. And you continue. It's awareness is the first element of change. Is when Harv Eker, one of the trainers that I did trainings for over 7 years all over the world, is awareness is the first element of change. Second is understanding. It's understanding what will be done, what will be applied for you to have more success. So it's awareness and understanding. Being aware that the mind doesn't want to change, and understanding this is what will be done for change. So that's what the power of the mind is, in harnessing that power. It's not only doing it one and done, it's having that when challenges come and being able to continue, even though one wants to throw in the towel. But it's like, no, we're not programmed that way. We're not. Once we have our why, which is the reason why we're on this call, looking for an opportunity, our why of doing the business. And like I said, I will never tell anybody they need to do it. I just will remind them the reason why they started. And that is their why, either for family, to go travel more, to get a new vehicle, to get a new house, to get a house, or to get an apartment. We don't know where people are at in life. It's, like I said, give me a room full of 100 people and ask what success is to them, and you get 100 different answers. So that's what we're saying is, what is your success? What's the reason why you're on this call and desire more success? And that's going to be the motivator and the driver for you, because it's valuable to you, and that's your driver for you to take action. So it's harnessing that, and that's what we're going to display as far as the tools and strategies you will have in your toolbox to have them ready for when the challenges come. So that's the ability to harness your mind.
So awesome, right? So you have to become aware. In what way, that we show you at the end, like, imagine being able to be with Ruben, every week, and being able to mentor you, and having coaching calls and group and seeing other people growth, that's what we offer, also at the end, a community. So we're able to do this, because it takes time sometimes. Because remember, you have to be aware that your mind is not one to change, like he said. And then you have to understand how you're going to do it. How are you going to change? How are you going to make your mind change? And how are you going to have exactly the steps? Because, you have to have the vision clear. You have to have the path, even biblical, right? Without vision, people perish. I'm paraphrasing, but I know it says it somewhere. And we have to have all these strategies that Ruben is going to allow us to get in taking advantage of this opportunity, which is the vehicle. Okay, now, step 2 is the vehicle. What's the vehicle? The vehicle is called VersaBot. Ruben, before I start, and I show you this, right? How did you come with VersaBot? Tell us a little bit of the story. How you know why I know, because I know everything. So they know a little bit about how we came to find VersaBot, Ruben.
Yeah, it was Aldo who I met at another company when I was in Dubai, and he was one of the top income earners. He was very successful, and we connected. And time passed, and he reached back out and said, "Hey, I have my company that I have, and it's VersaBot." So we met. He flew me out to Spain, Alicante, where he has his home, his mansion. He has a jet. His lifestyle is from the results of him putting in the time, investing his mind into the arena of entrepreneurship. So his credibility, spend time with his wife, spend time with his family, and seeing the values he possesses, that allowed me to go further into dedicating my time and my trainings to VersaBot, his company. So that's how I learned it. And then seeing the system, how sustainable is it? What's the opportunity? And in an industry that there's so many pump and dumps and Ponzi schemes, and we're done here today, gone tomorrow. And this is nothing like that. And I built the system that I utilize and share to other teams that's having a lot of success from the VersaBot system. And it's so simple. Being in the industry, seeing other companies is like, oh my goodness, a confused mind doesn't buy. And there's a lot of companies that have confusion. But the great thing about VersaBot, and it's not talking about bad about other companies, it's just one needs to have more knowledge to be able to have more success in those. This is simple. VersaBot is a simple system. And that's how I came up with being able to join Aldo and called you up and said, let's go and let's make this happen. And having success of already, the 6-figure income from, in less than 3 months is what we have. So that's a great thing. And it's applying.
Definitely. So this is something that's real. You can make it happen too, right? Because it's simple. I always remember when I say it's very simple, my English professor always said, KISS, keep it simple, Stuart, right? And this cannot be more simple, right? Because what is VersaBot? Okay, first of all, let me explain. So VersaBot is a automated and decentralized arbitration platform, okay? So VersaBot, right, with VersaBot, you operate the arbitration market, right? In a simple way, automated with the help of artificial intelligence. How many of you in the past 6 months have heard that phrase, artificial intelligence? Say I, right? Because I bet we've all heard that. We've all heard, maybe heard ChatGPT. We've heard about how there's not going to be no more jobs in the future and all these things. And that's not true. There's not going to be jobs. That's not true. There's going to be people that don't use artificial intelligence, right? There's going to be people in business that don't use it. And there's going to be people and businesses that use artificial intelligence. And the gap between them is going to be crazy. Crazy, okay? The gap in wealth and happiness, in everything, okay? In income, if you don't use artificial intelligence in your life. So that's also something about the beauty of what we're doing here, okay? We're going to teach you how to start applying artificial intelligence in your life, in your business, right? And in your money. Because the banks use artificial intelligence. Why are you not using artificial intelligence? Because you don't know, right? Because you don't know how to use it. Because maybe you're afraid. Maybe again, something different, something new. The mind says, don't, scam, doesn't work. I don't know how to do it, right? But if you take your time, you send me a message, I'm going to show you how you can use artificial intelligence. Because that's simply what it is. Now, what's arbitrage, okay? So arbitrage. Arbitrage is simple. I'll explain you with Bitcoin, right? Arbitrage is whenever you buy something at a low price and you sell it at a high price. That's normally what you do, right? And you make earnings between that gap, right? So for example, if we go to Binance, right? Bitcoin in Binance right now is currently at 30,258, right? Here, 258. But now we see in Coinbase, it's 243. KuCoin, 245, right? Kraken, 241, right? So 241, that's the lowest we've seen, right? So imagine, right? We have to have open accounts. We have to have open accounts, open wallets, verified and everything in all of these platforms, right? We have to have money in all of these platforms. That takes time. That's not everybody has time to do that. You have to have wallets and everything, right? And then you have to make sure that the profit's there, because all these, every time you do an arbitration or a trade, each exchange takes fees. So it's not that easy to do it manually. Okay, so that's why traditional way of doing arbitrage is a little more expensive. You need more knowledge, right? You need more things, but that's how you do it. You buy at a more low price, and then you sell at a higher price. For example, we go Kraken 241. We buy, I don't know, 100,000 of Bitcoin, and then we sell that same $100,000 of Bitcoin in Binance or in 62, right? In Bitfinex, right? So which is the longest one, and we make that $21 money on each Bitcoin that we sell, right? That's arbitration. That's what our robot does automatically every 8 hours. Okay, that's the beauty. So we're going to show you, right? So the great thing about this is that you can do it every 8 hours. I'm going to show you right here. Easy to deposit, right? You can deposit every single day. You can take your money out every single Friday. I'm going to show you the system real quick, right? So this is the system right here. This is the VersaBot platform. And here you have already, as you can see, automated operations activated. So right now I have my bot working, okay? You can see my current balance, total earn. I started this in May. May was my first trade that I did it manually. And you can see I have the 2,500 invested, right? And then you can see every single 8 hours, we're making profit. We're making around 1.27 each 8 hours, right? At the end of the day, the company gives you at least from 1% to 2% every single day on your money. So whatever you put on, and it's awesome because you have up to $50, okay? So if you start up, you can start at 50, right? You can start to 100,000. And you're gonna get around 100 days, you're gonna have double your money in 100 days, more or less, okay? Around there. Depends how the market is, it might be more, okay? It depending on the market. But again, what other traditional investment out there safely gives you 2x in 100 days? You know, Ruben, we've seen a lot of them come and go, you know? Why do you think this is different, Ruben?
Oh, because it's something different. It's not trading currencies. It's arbitration. It's on platforms. It's trading, you know, the Bitcoin. It's trading what we know. It's not a coin that was invented. You know, that's the thing as well, is you go out of these coins that they're created and it's, you know, ABC coin, and all of a sudden it's at a price, and all of a sudden, you know, everybody buys it and oh my God, and then all of a sudden it drops and then they're gone. So this is trading on platforms that is transparent. And with the robot, with the AI doing it, it's a plug and play system. Because there's my Asian market, the team out there, and their concern was there's a lot of people that are older in age, you know, they're up there in age and they don't have the mindset to go out and trade, but they have money to invest. And like I say, saving money is not a form of income. And they understand that. So what they do is put it in and let the robot do the trading on the platforms. Arbitration, and then they reap the benefits of that. Every Friday we're able to withdraw, and you get up to 2% every 8 hours, 7 days a week. It doesn't take weekends off. That's a good thing. It's like every day. So we have that, you know, but that's the great thing about this system.
And again, and the main product, the main service, right, it's a trading bot. You have to understand that, right? We have the package of the package, but the service is the trading bot. I've been in the trading industry, and I know Ruben as well. For you to have a successful trading bot, you have to invest thousands and thousands, maybe not millions of dollars to have a real successful trading bot, okay?
Yeah.
And with VersaBot, you're able to have it for just $40 a month, okay? So for me, that is crazy, guys, okay?
Yeah.
And then that is crazy. For you able to have a bot like this, okay, that trades for you automatically, you know, every 8 hours, 7 days a week, it's amazing. Okay, so this is a blessing. Research a little bit if you haven't. You know, how much does it cost on a real trading bot? All that things. You know, this is not easy. Okay, this does not happen. So VersaBot allows you to put your money to work, start earning. Okay, then if you are interested right now, just send me a message. You know, you can click here below. You can tell us how to help you get started, because we can help you get started ASAP. Okay, as soon as possible. So, and then VersaBot, this is what they offer. There's two ways. There's two things they offer, right? Remember, the first thing they offer is making your money work for you, okay? The arbitration. That's the first thing they offer. Then, right, once you start, you partner up, you put your money to work with them, with VersaBot, and you're earning every Friday, you're taking your gains out, or you're putting it back again for a compound interest, more or less, okay? You can also promote it, right? And that's what I love the most, because I love promoting, I love marketing, I love sales. And I saw an amazing service that's digital, right? So we also see traditional products and services, but you know, they have more regulations country to country. This is something we can promote and sell worldwide, over 120 countries. It doesn't matter where you're at, you can promote this, okay? This is the beauty about it. It's a digital service, okay? That allows you to do arbitration, right? And then we can also start making money promoting. And how can you make money? Because this is what VersaBot does. They're so smart, okay? Because remember, I think Napoleon Hill, right? If a business is win-win, you know, if everything, that's a good business, right? And this is a win-win situation, because we put our money to work versus putting also the money to work. They're putting the bot to work for us, right? And what they do is that we get up to 2%, right? So each 8 hours, the investor, you take a profit. Us as an investor, we get 40%. Then VersaBot gets 45%. So they keep investing, you know, research and development. They keep expanding. They're opening a new office in Dubai. We're going to be there in a couple of weeks. Me and Ruben, we're going to see each other in Dubai. So that'll be amazing. So they're growing. They're investing in leaders. They're investing in marketing. You know, they're expanding. They're giving us the tools. You know, that costs money, right? So the company keeps 45, and they give 50% for a compensation plan, right? And the compensation plan, that's how we can start earning money from promoting the business, right? So we get from the 40% that we get 40%, and then if we do the business, we can get up to 15%. So truly, we're getting 55% if we do it smartly, okay? So if you're one of the smart persons, right, you want to do it smartly. So you want to do both things. You want to put your money to work, but you want to do the business because then you're getting 55% of the business, right? And the way you're gonna do it for the people you come into the business, that you get to the business by, you know, personally, you get 5%. The people you help them get, you get 4%. Their people, 3%, third level, fourth level is 2%, and then the first level, 1%. Okay. So this is the beauty about it. And then remember, you can do this for the people you know, but we're gonna teach you a way you can do this also online. I'm not gonna say anything yet, but I'm gonna teach. I'll give you for step number 3. Okay. But then there's more things, right? Because then also they also give you 5% extra if you are a leader, if you help make groups, if you do the teams, right? If you start reaching the ranks, and I'll go into details in each ranks, I'll get them. You want to know more, we'll get you all the information. But once you start going to diamond, you get 1% global pool, right? Blue diamond, 1 more percent, so that's 2%, right? If you go to black diamond, there's another percent, that's 3%. Monarch diamond, that's another percent, that's 4%. And if you get to imperial diamond, that's another percent. You will be getting 5% extra of a pool of whatever the whole company's making. So imagine that. That's beautiful as well. So you have a real way you can do it. In this way, we'll teach you how you can have really, you can make $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, $10,000 a month with VersaBot. Because remember, and here we're not making money also. Let me explain. We're not making money out of the profits of the initial investment, okay? The way VersaBot did it, which I love even more, is that they put from the money we as a team, as a group are putting to work, we're earning, okay? So here, you can see that it says that in the last, they already paid me this 31.25, right? So from this 31, the company gives me 40%. That's around $15 to $16, like $12, I don't know, around there, like $12, right? They keep 40%, and then the other 15%, they divide in the compensation. So if for example, Ruben is my upline. So each time I'm making money, each time it says $31 here, Ruben is getting 5% of that. And of this, 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 and of this. While he's sleeping, he's making money also of his effort, putting me into investing. And because I invested because of Ruben. If not, I wouldn't have invested. But since I know Ruben, and that's the value that Ruben brings to the company. And that's why the company pays us. Because we bring value, we bring people that trust us, okay? So we'll teach you how every single time you can start making money, right? And other people, and you can, from other people's gains, we'll share. At the end of the day, everyone is still making 1 to 2% profit. So it's awesome. It's a win-win situation. It's nothing out there. I haven't seen nothing out there that gives you consistently 1% a day. That's unheard of, okay? So here's something true that you can do it with the arbitration, thanks to the power of AI, because AI is evolving. And now we have the normal people, right? The normal guy has access to this beautiful artificial intelligence, okay? So this is what VersaBot is. I'm not gonna go into the ranks and everything. There's more information. But if you want to learn how you can put your money to work, right? Start investing, start getting every single day earnings like this. You can see the withdrawal. So they don't fail. You know, we've gotten them every single Friday. You can see it here, paid, everything's there, all my withdrawals, full transparency, I don't mind, okay? So you can see it. So this is beautiful. Ruben, any last words on VersaBot before I continue?
It's a simple system that we're offering, you know, the trainings of once a week, Zoom call of how to apply the system. And the great thing is once able to generate income, a source of income with investing, but another source of income is by sharing this. And that's the thing. And like I said, I'd rather have 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of mine. And that's when you start duplicating yourself and sharing this, and like you say, rollover money, where you start making money as you roll over sleeping. And it's amazing how that happens, is when you're able to do that, and you continue to do that, because at the end of the day, it's about having the opportunity to have more time freedom. Eventually you'll have financial freedom, and you'll be able to do this from anywhere in the world. And that's where the great thing of this is being able to do it. Like, you're saying, last 5 weeks have been traveling in different parts of the world, and being able, and the system still continues to pay every Friday. So that's a great
Imagine
thing.
having 100 people, Ruben. Imagine if Ruben has, that he might have more, 100 people like me that's making $32 every 8 hours.
Yeah.
And that's 5%. That's maybe like $1 to $2. I don't know, maybe like $1. I don't know the math.
Yeah.
But out of 100 people, that'll be like $100 every 8 hours that he's making, right? From his effort, every 8 hours without doing anything. He's making, that's $300 a day, basically, extra that he's getting with the effort he did one time. And is he getting actual residual income, basically?
And
so
plus,
this is
whatever
beautiful.
being made on the arbitration as well.
Yeah, obviously, well, you made up the arbitration as well, because that's the main product, right?
Yeah,
that's the main product. You're making 2 times your money in 100, 120 days at the most. So that's beautiful as well. So you're putting your money to work, you're compounding, plus you're making it in business. And the beauty about it is step number 3: how to use AI in digital marketing to grow your business. We're going to give you all the tools you need. That's my specialty. That's how Ruben Mata
You
met
are
me,
the
right?
master. You are the master at that, hands down.
Thank you.
You take care
So
of this.
we're going to teach you. We're going to teach you the strategies,
You
guys. The strategies. Now with AI, how can you program? How can you use ChatGPT? We're going to teach you how to take this same presentation, 40 minutes long, give it to a platform. It gives you 10, 12 reels in 15 minutes. You use that to promote. Because remember, for you to grow a business, I don't know, for you to grow a business, you need 3 things, okay? So people say, I like selling, then you cannot have a business. Because if you don't like selling, and you need to get somebody else to sell, but you need a business, your business needs things. So, but you need 3 basic things to really achieve a 6-figure business, okay? Number 1, you need a good product or service, right? If you have a good product or service, you might have more, right, possibility of success. But sometimes in business and in this world, the best product or service is not the one that most people know, or the most successful one. Some product or service, they are the best ones, nobody knows. They're hidden, right? They're like hidden jewels or something like that. So, because they don't have the marketing, sometimes they don't have the driver that drives the business. They have awesome product, awesome service, but it's out there, right? Now, second thing they need is they need demand. They need people to want that product or service. So if you have people that want your product or service, you might have success in have a 6-figure business, right? So how many people do you think out there want to put their money to work from $200, $500, $1,000, $20,000, right? And make 100, make 2x in 100 days, right? How many people out there? How many people out there want to start a business, right? How many people out there want to start learning how to use artificial intelligence as a business? How many people out there? Millions of people, right? So we have something that millions of people want. Now we need a platform to distribute, right? To distribute that product or service. That's what BurstBot is. It's a platform that has the awesome product or service that allows us to get it to millions of people out there, and we get a piece of the pie, right? That's what we're going to help you do. And then there's people you're going to know they're going to want the business, but then I'm going to teach you everything you need to know to do Facebook ads, to do Google ads, YouTube. How to copy in a copy paste system. We're going to give you the landing pages, right? That's what we know. You don't know that yet, but we're going to give you, if you join our team or you take action, we're going to give you already a copy paste system with content, with reels, with videos, with everything. You just copy paste the platform, and you'll see in the next 3 to 6 months, you'll be making $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. Depends on your commitment, on what you want. Depends on your goals. That's why, remember, if you want a coaching call, let us know. I'll get you a coaching call, 15, 20 minutes. We'll see where you are, where you want to be, and I'll give you everything. I promise you. I promise you, your time will be valuable. If not, I can pay you $100. Please tell me, Victor, it wasn't valuable, because I know it's going to be worth it. Okay, so we're going to give you the step 3 is with BurstBot, the vehicle, we're going to teach you how to promote it, how to market it, how to truly have an online business from anywhere in the world. So if you're interested, okay, take action. Because for the past, I don't know, we've been made an hour, 40 minutes, right? I think your time has been well spent. We've covered a lot, but we can't be here. You know, if we're gonna, if Drew is gonna give you all everything on mindset and business, we will be here for 2 weeks. You know, if I told you everything about marketing and funnels and everything, we'll be here another 2 weeks. So we couldn't do everything in this 40-minute hour that we wanted, time frame that we wanted for you guys. But that's why we want to give you something special if you act fast, right? Up to you, it's valuable. We told you how to do the mindset, right? You have to be aware. You have to understand where you're at. The mind that you want to change. You have to have the plan on what you want to do to be able to achieve your success, right? We gave you one vehicle. There's other vehicles, right? But I trust in this vehicle, Ruben Mata too, right? So if you want to use Versabot as the vehicle, we're going to help you every step of the way. And then step number 3, AI, marketing, digital marketing. We're going to give you the tools, the AI tools. We're going to give you the strategies, the system, landing pages, funnels, phone scripts. We're going to give you the videos, the promotions, the webinars, everything. Copy paste system for you to really start making over $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, $10,000 every single month, plus your investment working for you. Okay. So I know it's a lot of information, right? So read a little bit. We're going to give you the offer, right? We're going to give you the offer. So the offer, but we're going to put everything in value in mind. Okay. So what you understand, when you join Versabot, right? When you join Versabot, if you join with the $1,000 value packet and the $40, remember, it's a $40 arbitrage trading bot, you'll make $2,000 in 100 days, right? So you're investing $1,000, you're making $2,000 in 120 days. You're gonna get your money back. I guarantee you, okay? You'll get your money back. That's for sure. That's the beauty about this, right? Again, how much is an arbitrage trading bot cost? I bet you it costs more than $3,000, right? How much does weekly mentorship cost with Drew and Mata? Much more than $1,000. With me, you know, how much is lifetime access to a platform where I have already a training made, right? We're gonna have a training, it's around 5 to 7 trainings, right? Around 3 to 5 hours of training of how you can start your digital business. I have that for free for you. Ruben has something also special he can give away from you, like a training he did later on that he sells for $1,000. He might give you exclusive access if I convince him. Okay, so you have all this. If you take action, okay, and you come into Versabot, this is over $1,000, $8,000 value that you get. Okay, plus the community, the groups. Imagine meeting Aldo Toledo. Imagine meeting the amazing leaders in Brazil, amazing leaders in Spain, in Colombia, having access to it, having access to other people, right? This community, I bet you, is worth more than $600, okay? Being with Ruben on a weekly, monthly basis, you know, that's more than $600, okay? So the community is important. And also you'll meet people like you. You'll meet real people that started with nothing. We've seen accounts, right, Ruben?
Yeah.
We've seen accounts that started with $50. And now they have,
yeah, that's great.
you know, so it's awesome. So it's awesome when you see this. So the community is also beautiful, right? We're gonna give you weekly support, so you're gonna have support from us. You're gonna have some support from me, from our team. If whatever you need, we'll help you set it up. Okay, that's how. Imagine you having support. What company offers support out there, right? Imagine you starting a business. When you start a business, you're in debt over $20,000. How much does a hot dog stand cost? You think, Ruben? With permits and everything,
Right.
how much do you invest in a hot dog stand, more or less?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Ballpark, Ruben.
yeah, about 10,000 just to get all the licensing and where to go and the vehicle to put everything in, and then you got to go out and do the man work or the woman work of the hours to invest. That's the thing. It's time for money.
And you don't have nobody helping you. You don't have nobody guiding you, taking you by the hand. You have to trial and error, see what works, go where what works or not. You have to be locally in one place. Now here's a digital system for you to take advantage. Okay, guys? And then the affiliate program platform. How much would it cost to have a system that pays you every single week, right? That pays you every single day. That's why the company takes 45%, right? Because they invest in everything. They invest in everything for making us make more simple everything. So we put everything together. This is over $12,000 in value. If we divide all the value you get it from our special offer today, okay? If you take advantage of our special offer and you join our team, join Ruben, join myself, right? In helping other people, putting their money to work with us, right? Through Versabot, through AI, through arbitration loan. The banks are already doing this. Understand that, okay? Normal,
Yeah.
traditional, Wells Fargo does that. JP Morgan does this, you know what I'm saying? Goldman Sachs does it. Why don't you do it, right? Ruben, why didn't you do it? It's like, they do it already, right? Why don't we do it?
Right.
So that's for me, it's important for us to know, right? So what's the idea for you, right? If you take action, if you invest 1,040, right? If you put the $1,000 for the VersaBot, you'll make $2,000 in 100 to 120 days. It's $140, right? Then you have to put like $40 each month, so it'll be a little more. Put it 140 more is 80, 160, 120, 100. So it'll be like $1,160 that you have to invest in the next 4 months. You invest that, you'll be making $2,000, okay? Just with that. But we're going to teach you a system with VersaBot that it's going to allow you, okay? It's going to allow you to truly take this to the next level. So, Ruben, I don't know, what do you have to say about what we got to offer, what we want to help them, and why should they take action now on what we got for them?
No, it's the opportunity to be able to go out and have a life where you're able to go anywhere in the world when you want to, and you create your life, the lifestyle you desire and deserve. And having this vehicle and having the mindset of the leaders and the successful people guiding you, so you don't have to learn this, reinvent the wheel. It's taking you by the hand, and it's like, get them in, keep them in, move them along, and showing you a system that you will show other people and benefit financially from it. And it's being out there in the industry all over the world and see what's having success and what isn't. This is a simple system, and all the ways to earn from this system. And that's, like I shared, it's having already 6 figures within less than 3 months. And like I said, that's not guaranteed. It is from putting in the time, putting in the work, going out there and sharing the information, and it's doable. So, yeah.
So if we can do it, and we're doing it, and we're teaching other people how to do it, you can do it too. So remember, so what?
All right.
So recapping everything, right? So take action, learn. We got VersaBot. VersaBot is a vehicle. You can put your money into work. You can make 2x, right? So you put $1,000, you're making 2,000 in 100 to 120 days. You're making 1% to 2% every single day, okay? That's what you do. Then, since you joined through us, through Drew and through myself, we're gonna help you start your business, okay? Everything you need. Help them, not only train you, we're gonna train the people you bring in. You know what I'm saying? So not only train you, so we're training even the people you bring in. And if you bring 100 people
group as well, right? Remember the WhatsApp group that we have.
Yeah, we're gonna have a WhatsApp group. We're gonna have everything. We're gonna have the digital educational platform. There's hundreds of people in the WhatsApp group, okay? So you're gonna see the community. You're gonna see other people's stories.
It's different languages, Espanol, English, in French.
Different languages. We're translating everything, we're investing. We're putting money back into platforms, into investing to get more digital. So it doesn't matter if you understand Spanish. You can have your business blow up in Mexico or in Spain or in Puerto Rico, right? It doesn't matter. If you don't know Hindi or French, we're going to translate everything to those languages in the next couple of months. And there's already entrenched a lot of things. So again, this is a vehicle. Take advantage. This is the cheapest way, or with the least investment way that you can get access to Ruben Mata. Okay, because Ruben Mata charges $5,000, $10,000 for access. Okay, so this is the exclusive Ruben Mata access now. If you take advantage, if you join our team, if you decide to invest with us. So that's it for me. Take action. Right. Ask yourself, what was that, Ruben? I'm sorry.
No, thank you. Yeah, like you said, ask yourself. If not, what do they say? If not, when?
If not when, right? If not when, why now? If not you, who?
Yeah, that's the whole. It's take action now. You'll enjoy it when you start seeing results. And you'll be the one that says, gee, I'm glad I did, instead of the one that said, darn, I wish I had.
And remember, when your mind tells you, oh, that's not real, whatever, that's your mind not wanting to change. That's your mind being afraid of change, like Ruben said, okay? Yeah. So I don't dare you, right? I request from you, hey, if you're in doubt, you're not sure, make a coaching call with me. Let me be with you 15 minutes. Let me explain to you everything in person through a Zoom. Wherever you're at, okay, let me help you understand, take action. I'll help you take action. I'll help you every step of the way. You'll be able to meet Ruben personally as well. So thank you very much for your time. And that's it. I wish you guys the best. Take action. Ruben. Thank you, man.
Okay.